All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Honey Badger Arcade. My name is Brian, and this is the Weekend Demos. So usually on Saturdays, I do the Weekend Culture Show with John, Problematic White Guy, and it's not exactly a slow news week, but I think sometimes it's a good idea to go through some content that's coming that we could look forward to, or at least talk about in terms of where the industry is at. And when I say, I guess it's not just about gaming, right? This is about culture too. And the culture is really important. So I think that to the degree that I'm able to help steer the ship or point people in the positive direction, because there's a lot to complain about, and I indulge in that myself all the time. I think that if we're not saying, suggesting alternatives or looking at alternatives, or at least looking at places where people are doing things like interesting or even well, we could miss that, right? And I've had the tremendous honor and blessing of talking to people who are actually, working in the industry and trying to make some positive change, or they're working on their own things, or they're just realizing their dreams, and they're not letting the sort of let's say the cultural zeitgeist control their creativity, right? A lot of people do get controlled by their creativity, and they end up just putting out shit. I heard about Tron Ares, and it's heartbreaking but not surprising, because I'm one of those guys that I liked both of the Tron movies. I liked them both. I thought there was something that they were going for there. The original Tron was something like a fantasy film in a way. Definitely filled, it was intended to enchant the world of technology and computers. It wasn't supposed to be science fiction by any stretch. It was fantasy using computers and video games as a backdrop. And I thought that was really interesting. And Tron Legacy was, I think it was actually pretty interesting, because it was centered on fatherhood and patriarchy in a time where Disney owned Tron. So obviously Tron Ares had to subvert all of that. Not surprising. But it's just an example of the direction that's being pushed top down versus what I think people want to see. So I sent, hi Nobafan, hi Master Goa, hi Deadly Do Right. Novafan says, not gaming news, but did you hear Taylor Swift is being thrown under the bus of single cat lady Karen? Love to see it. Because she's getting married or something? What's wrong with the new Tron? It completely undermines the previous movie. Completely. So everything that happened in Tron Legacy, which was a follow-up of the original Tron film, was completely subverted by the sequel. They basically how they do this all the time. It's sort of like how Terminator Dark Fate begins, and despite everything that happened in Terminator 2, where they rescue John Connor and everything, right at the beginning of Terminator Dark Fate, within the first few seconds, they kill John Connor successfully. And so it just that's basically to replace John Connor with a female character, a female main character, which they did in in Terminator Dark Fate, right? I didn't see that movie, but that's what I heard from everyone who did watch it. And that's what they do all the time. Luke Skywalker becomes a bum that just doesn't want to do it anymore. Peter B. Parker in Into the Spider-Verse becomes a bum that doesn't want to do Spider-Man anymore. Indiana Jones is a bum. Deckard from the Blade Runner movies is a bum. They do it. It's always they just do it constantly, and then they replace them with a female character or some diverse character. Usually it's female though. So that's what they did with Tron Ares. Dark Fate makes Sarah Connor a failure. Yeah, well, I prefer Terminator 3. The way I see it, the canon of the Terminator movies is 1, 2, and 3. Even though a lot of people didn't like 3, I think that the way 3 ended is more promising than what happened after that. So that's the way I see it. But anyway, so I'm going to get back to this. So because I got to play some demos today, and I have a couple that I want to show off and talk about, because I think that they're doing pretty interesting things. So I sent this video to the guys at Cult Games who created The Great Rebellion, and I hope that they watch it. I sent the link to the YouTube, but you can watch it on X too if you prefer, because I'm on X right now. I sent it to Luke Weber, who is an animator, because some of the stuff that's going on in the 2D realm is actually really interesting. And that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about today. And I sent it to the developers of Crowned and Steel, which is a great hack and slash, because the developers of Crowned and Steel were actually playing this game. I think it was the demo version, because I don't think this game is actually out yet. Stacy Torres, hello, you are first. First where? John Niel Natinga says, wow, what is that? This is, can you guys see it? This is Marvel, what the hell is this? This is a Marvel beat 'em up by the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up that came out. Ninja Turtles, I forget what it was already called, but I have it. Very good game. So this is the demo for it. I'm going to play it. You might not be able to see it very well. It has, I believe it is good for up to 4 players, co-op, in the live. Welcome, Stacy. Thank you for coming. This has up to 4 players, and you can pick 2 characters per player. The demo only has, it looks like 9 characters playable, but there will be more when the game finally releases. They've already shown that there's 2 other ones. So these are all Marvel characters. So this is Captain America. I'll try to play a mix of them, but they give you Captain America, Nova, Storm, Venom, Wolverine, She-Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, Spider-Man, and Phyla-Vell, which is a bit of an obscure one. And they've also added, I believe that there is Beta Ray Bill, which is awesome. I love Beta Ray Bill. And I want to say Black Panther, and there's a couple of other ones, Ghost Rider. So that could be very cool. I think Ghost Rider's in this one. There's a few Marvel games that have been coming out, which is kind of interesting. Thank you, John. Nice live. Appreciate it. Master Go says, I personally like Terminator Genesis. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that that the only thing I wanted from the Terminator movies was to have the actual, like, John Connor defeating Skynet in the future. I wanted that movie, and they never really made it. There was a few like that sort of came close, but they all ended up being time travel movies, and I just didn't want that. I wanted to see what it was that John Connor was actually going to do. I wanted to see that, you know. But it's okay. So anyway, let's try this, because I got a few games to go through, and I don't want to give them too much time. So I will play Cat or Nova. No, I didn't want to do Nova. I want Cap, and let's team up with She-Hulk, I guess, or Wolverine. Let's team up with Wolverine. Okay. And confirm that. So this is 4 players. It might have game share, local or online.
Perfect cover for a bank job.
The thing is called Annihilation or something like that. And it's a beat 'em up with a lot of interesting mechanics. I wondered, honestly, there's like this thing, it's called a BOR, and got him.
Fighting for Shield Sling.
And you can switch characters. So now I'm Wolverine.
Gotcha. Next time, try harder. Special delivery.
Notice that a lot of the animations look like they take them from the Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom games, which is kind of interesting. It's not a Capcom game though. These are different developers, but they did that. It's not exactly the one-to-one, like they didn't just take the sprites, but they were definitely inspired by it.
Gotcha.
That guy hit me.
Slice and dice. Heads up! Keep coming, I dare you.
There's also a shield you can block in the game. Some characters do agility stuff instead, like a dodge. Like if you time it, so they have different gameplay mechanics. Like with Cap, if you time your block, he'll deflect projectiles back at the person who shot them, which is kind of cool. But Wolverine instead, he does like a dodge. He's like does like a roll thing, and then you can do a counterattack afterwards. So and they have different play styles, like obviously. So the characters play very differently. Again, it comes down to, oops, I did not see that coming. I don't know why I've done this many times. There we go.
Gonna cut these
Flying enemies kind of suck, but there's a ton of open BOR projects, but I've never tried it. Yeah, I wonder if the guys who did open BOR weren't involved with this, because I have a few of those games, and there's definitely some. I mean, they don't look as nice as this, like in terms of the sprites, but there's definitely like some of the elements that I've noticed where, you know, the like the old beat 'em ups are basically quarter munchers, right? They're designed to take your money, even though they're fun, but they're not easy to play, and there's usually like a mechanic that has a cost. There's also an ultimate I'm going to use in a second here.
It don't taste bad.
Ah, you bastards.
Need to focus.
Okay, let's change the cap.
Sharpen it up. Upper chop. Try harder next time.
Upper chop.
Riding slash.
I'm going to try and wait for an opening there. That guy.
Us old timers gotta stick together.
Us old timers gotta stick together.
I gotta get away from these freaks.
Why are they chasing Beetle? They want the name of his tailor? The troopers think he's one of them, betraying the hive mind. No, Beetle's a crook. We have to help him.
A lot of bugs.
It's better than rest.
And there's this other game that I got called Absolum. It's very cool. I'm saving that one for later because I actually think it's more impressive than this one. But this one's pretty impressive. Oop. Oh, I playing the wrong guy.
Slice and dice. Upper chop.
I'm gonna grab the pizza, but not yet. Okay,
It don't taste.
that'll heal both of your characters.
Oh, come on. You can have my share of the loot. No, don't.
Where's the dog? Oh, Jojo. Where's Jojo? Jojo, go to your bed. He's here. Don't worry. I'm not gonna zap Jojo.
Ricochet. Cartwheel kick.
My friends.
Never thought I'd miss that sparkling beetle repartee.
Discus throw.
Ooh.
Shield sling.
Oh. Very cool.
Multi-strike.
There we go. I was worried. No, he's here. He's here. He's fine. I just didn't realize he likes to lay at my feet instead of going to his bed. I'm gonna do some rearranging in this room, see if I can't like make it to where JoJo's generally closer to me, but also on camera.
I gotta change my costume.
So there'd be a ton of I already said that. I gotta go by.
Shield up.
Oh shit!
Modok was
Guy hit
captured
me.
by Shield, but AIM is now breaking him out as part of a pact
See?
with the invaders.
Even the powers from beyond the stars recognize the signs of Modok's intellect.
If you're quick enough, you can just like knock them in the pit. This demo ends after this level, so we'll put something else on after.
My shield's plenty capable to deflect their attacks.
There we go.
Gotcha.
This level's kind of difficult. It might have to change characters just so you guys can see some different ones. We'll do Spider-Man and maybe She-Hulk or something, since
Gotcha.
she's like the powerhouse.
Gotcha. Rero Fury. Enough out of you, run.
Oh, you bastards. Fucking aim. Alright, is there any food in here?
It don't taste bad.
Gotta be Wolverine for a little while longer until I can heal, get another heal for Cap. Ooh.
This is my kind of party.
Guys with flamethrowers now. Here I thought AIM just wanted to build things.
Try harder next time.
Modok must have reached the helicarrier's deck by now. We have to catch him before he can join up with them.
Oh shit, I fell. At least it doesn't take a life. The old arcade games, you'd lose a quarter. Is this a Steam game? Yes, it is. Although I believe it's available on console too, but all these are on Steam, the ones I'm going to be demoing today.
Gotcha.
Better to knock all these guys off the ledge.
Slice and dice.
Oh, what the? Oh shit. Son of a bitch. Okay, you take damage, but it's not a lot.
Need to focus. Next time, try harder.
Oh my god, I keep falling.
I'm razor sharp, Bob.
I made it. Oh shit, I can get some healing. Woo! Sandwich.
Let's go, Cal.
Heads up. That's enough.
You can juggle forever. You're good enough at it.
Rations.
These enemies aren't that tough. Shield agents are fighting. It still bugs me that they made Nick Fury black. It's just because he just never was until like they decided it. Oh, you bastards.
Discus throw.
See, like you can interact with this gun. All right, bastards.
That's enough. Show them your silverware, Logan. It's better than rations.
Blade barrage.
Laser, laser, laser.
Gotta stop making like this, Cap.
Heads up.
What? Dude, that was fucking weird.
Fighting for.
But yeah, there's you can do a thing where you hold there's like the tag out button that lets you switch characters, right? And if you hold it down and press an attack, they'll come out at the cost of a little bit of your meter. There's like a where he lunges, and then I think with the circle. So like these are ways you can like add in, do some combos. I'm just not like good at doing that right now, but I think it's a mechanic that is there to like, you know, give you more to do.
That's enough.
Shield sling. It's better than rations.
All right, here we go. Fighting the Taskmaster.
Return me to my proper size, you masked miscreant!
That's the bug's problem now.
Helping alien invaders, masters? Thought better of you.
You shouldn't, Winghead. Beekeepers are bugs, their money's still green.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better at this than you. Oop.
Cut through the enemy, Wolverine. Ugh.
Blade vortex. Riding slash.
Oh, he's got what? He did that.
It's all in the wrist. Cartwheel kick. Ricochet. Catch this.
Yay! Did it.
Best at what I do, and what I do ain't pretty.
Oh, what I do isn't nice is the line, but okay. So I didn't expect that I was going to get through it that quickly, but there is more to show off anyway. So this is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It looks like a lot of fun, made by the same guys who made the recent Ninja Turtles beat 'em up that had like all 4 Ninja Turtles, and I think they released a couple of bonus characters. I played it on the stream before with Richard from our Discord server of a Honey Badger Radio, and they released, I think, Usagi Ojimbo and like some ninja character and Casey Jones and April O'Neil and Splinter. Like there was just a bunch of characters, and they're taking it the next step further with this game. You'll be having characters that can fly, like Nova and Storm, and then there's like all kinds of specials. They interact differently. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I remember there was this old beat 'em up game called The Avengers. It was just called The Avengers, I think. And I remember as a kid, I loved that game, even though by modern standards, it's not that great looking. But this is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. 2D can still, be amazing. The guys at behind, it wasn't Crown and Steel. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It was the devs of Abathor, which I played on this channel before. And Abathor is definitely a great pixel-based kind of like side scroller. I always think of it like if Rastan had like a really solid like sequel. I guess there was a sequel to Rastan in the arcades, but it is basically like a Rastan or Conan type game, which is why I get it confused for Crown of Steel. The Crown of Steel guys it's not the same. I'm pretty sure it was the Abathor guys. But sorry, Abathor devs, I'm sorry that I got you guys confused. Apologize for that. But anyway, so that was Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We're going to hold on a second here. I'm going to switch out the game, and we're gonna play something different. I'm going to show you all I'm going to show you all something else. So this is Absolum, and when I saw this demo, I thought of Luke immediately, and because I could have sworn if you told me that he made this game or it was behind the animation, I would have believed you. So maybe I'm completely gone to lunch on that, but I think that there is cause to see this link. So this is Absolum, and it's got a great animation style. This one was put together by the developers behind Streets of Rage 4, the recent Streets of Rage game that came out, which was a huge success, and I thought it was a great game. Probably one of the best beat 'em ups in the last like 10 years. Even better than the Ninja Turtles one, which the Ninja Turtles one was great, but Streets of Rage 4 had so much going for it, and they did so much with it. So this is a beat 'em up that feels like it's got made by the same guys behind Streets of Rage, but it's definitely like a fantasy setting, as you can see, and so it's got vibes of like Dragon's Crown or Golden Axe, if you like those kinds of games. And I love Dragon's Crown, Golden Axe, the old Capcom Dungeons and Dragons Shadow over Mystara game. Yeah, so it's got those kinds of vibes to it. And I guess it has roguelite elements as well, which some people see that as like a buzz term, like Souls-like, but I don't see that as a mark against it. I think it's a very cool game. And the demo, I've already started playing a bit, but let's start a new game so you guys can see how this goes. So in the final version, it will be a 2-player co-op game, and there will be 4 characters to pick from, although I think from what I heard, some of them have to be unlocked. Beat 'em ups are great, yeah. Some of them might have to be unlocked through playing the story, from what I heard. So in this version, there is a dwarf named Carl who fights with his fists, and he has like a gun. And there is a well, I'm not sure if it's an elf because it doesn't have pointy ears, but it looks like some kind of fey woman named Galandra, and she fights with a sword. So she's more of the balanced character, I think, and Carl's more of the powerhouse. So I will I'll play Galandra for this, and you can change her color too if you wanted to. But the
power and a purpose.
Okay, and player 2 can join. Yeah, you can do 2 players, but I don't have a certain player, so to go in on my own. Now, again, so I think that I don't know if this is something that somebody like Luke would be interested in, but he is so good at this, and he works very fast, and he's really professional. And I have seen what people have been able to do with hand-drawn animation, and it's very popular right now too. Like, not just this game, obviously, but you can look even before with, I mentioned Streets of Rage, and I also talked about Dragon's Crown, which has like a painterly look to it. But there are other examples. So I recently checked out the demo for Shinobi, which I could also, I guess I could try to play that one today too. I can download it and show it to you all. But the new Shinobi has a hand-drawn look to it. Obviously, the guys that made Shank and Mask of the Ninja, I believe it's called, have a hand-drawn thing. Cuphead, and there's more and more titles that are doing this. Mouse, they all have a different approach. But I think that this right here is very cool. Don't forget Cuphead. Yeah, I mentioned Cuphead. And there's a couple of other games that have the Cuphead thing that are coming out as well. So
it is time.
Let's save Mother!
all right. So so this is Carl. He's just gonna be with me, I guess. There are hirelings in the game from what I've read. The game is out. It came out yesterday. So this is I've actually have it in my shopping cart. I haven't decided if I'm going to pull the trigger on it yet. But this game is out. It came out, I think it's $20. I could be wrong. It's either 20 or 30. And there's it, you know, like I said, it looks amazing. Look at this. This is hand drawn, but it's not like they just put the you know, they just put like a 2D you know, image on here. Like if I walk, you see how the sun, the moonlight is behind me. When I walk into the shadow, you can see the shadow moving on the character as I move around. And if I go behind here, it gets dark, and you can see like the moonlight, the way that it's shaded. That is yeah, pretty awesome.
Planned for so many soldiers. So be it.
So there's a jump button, a standard attack button, which is basically your attack, and then there's your sort of like a special attack, but like for her, it's just like a swing with her great sword. With Carl, I think he just does a harder punch. He fights with like these brass knuckles. So you might not be lagging. I think it's just that there is a little bit of a delay from what I say and what you hear, so it's fine. So yeah, skill is what it's called. The skill button. You can just use a strike button too. There's also things you can pick up. So I have a rock now. The right bumper is how you interact with things if you're using a controller.
Shrooms. Be careful when you jump down.
So these are obviously the weak enemies. When you attack, you charge your mana. You can see that up there. There's also a dash. You can run and do a dash, and it'll change your attack. Right trigger to perform Arcana.
The way you wield your arcana always delights me, my sister.
So basically you fight to build meter, and then you use your right trigger to use your Arcana. You can, if you look at the top left corner, you can equip different Arcana. That's why they have it set right now. My default is that sword attack. If I press the right trigger now, nothing happens. She just blinks to let me know that I don't have enough power. There's a potion, and now I have mana again, and I okay.
Magic belongs to the Crimson Order. Die!
So this is deflect. It is like a counter attack. You have to get good doing that.
Crimson Order will send reinforcements soon.
And the game has branching paths. So when you right now it's not going to be a thing, but you see these these like wind swirls. They're letting you know this is an area you can enter. Hold B to run,
Raids are in position.
or you can double tap. Either way. You can see in the background stuff that's happening.
She's there! Hurry up!
My children, so there is still hope. These shackles are feeding on my essence. Break them! Bind a ritual to your blood. You'll need it for this battle.
Bind a ritual to your blood. So this is where the roguelite elements come in. You choose a ritual, and then like different playthroughs, you'll get different stuff. Now, I'm not against this mechanic in general. I think that it's sort of like the future anyway. It seems like a lot of games are going to be doing this. It just depends on how you employ it. So, you know, I showed off Witchfire, which has this kind of mechanic too, but I think it's such a good game that I don't even notice. Yeah, pregnant black woman, yeah. So let's see. Burning skill inflicts burn. So my skill attack inflicts burn, or my strikes inflict burn. So I guess I'll just go with this one since I'll use more strikes.
Always hungry, just like my sword.
as I breathe, I will find you.
Wizards! See unto them!
Dead. Look at that. Did you see that?
Your loyalty is commendable. I will enjoy breaking.
This guy's
So let's get out of here.
going crazy. This might be a battle you're supposed to lose, so. Yeah, because you end up waking up in the. I mean, I guess he could be beaten if I like
Just another step on your journey.
was better at it. I'm sure that there's a way. Kind of like Devil May Cry 5, you know.
You
All
gave
right.
your life for me. I give it back, true to our pact. Azra wants to muzzle magic. He must fall so that Talam can flourish again. I am barely free. His control of magic is too strong. My own body will not give birth as long as he rules. You'll have to weaken him. Claim his great towers, disrupt the stream of his power. There is one nearby in Grandery, the troubled realm of the Mad Underking. Give him rest. When I created this safe haven, I ensured a ritual of fire would be maintained here. We need both its power and its inextinguishable hunger. Go now and strike!
So anyway, what I was thinking about ever since I played this game the first time I checked out the demo for this. Masagar, what I miss? I got killed, but it's okay. I think you're supposed to lose.
Glory to you, children of Uchawi.
So yeah, so anyway, I think that I don't know, I don't know why I believe this, but I believe that there are people who are very talented that could work together and do something special, but they may not be aware of each other or that there is an opportunity there. And I think it would be cool if to bring these people
Have a
together,
blade,
right?
Power and a purpose.
I'll talk to this.
Praise the Blessed Mothers. Death will mean nothing for their chosen children. Your mother bears life. She is the first root sister to do so. It's a good omen, like this old tree. I may be waning, but I still serve. Its roots are weak, but it can regrow. Beyond the altar, you will reach Grandery. There, you should find crystals to nourish the tree.
Here's the tree.
My tree is famished. Here in Grandery lies many crystals to feed it.
So there's lots of different things you can do to that you do in the game that are various ways you level up. So I guess you can. This is essentially the home base or the hub world. So down here, there are branching paths everywhere here. So and this these sparks usually tell you that there's something to
I
inspect.
created this last sanctuary in case all else failed. I had hoped that time would never come.
What's this? Oh, play online. Yeah.
Ah, you finally made it. Come here by the hearth, sister.
So this is where you basically switch characters. The campfire. So you can switch. And like I said, there are 4 characters in the game. The one that interests me the most is this frog wizard guy. Yeah, I definitely would play that guy. It's if I could play this game. And it, even though there are 4 playable characters, it's only 2 players online. So don't ask me, or 2 players total. So change Arcana lets me switch my magic. And I guess you can unlock up to 6 different Arcanas. And this is just like a practice dummy. You can try combos out. Here's another door.
Blocked from the inside.
So there are areas you'll unlock later as you play. Talk to the dwarf too.
It went almost as badly as planned, but we did it. We saved Mother. If you need some respite, just come by the farm.
Oh, what game is that? This is called Absolum. Absolum. It's a beat 'em up, side-scrolling with RPG and roguelite elements. Okay, so start run. So this is I'm gonna start a run here. That all I have is that, so then we're gonna head in. Mick Gordon did the soundtrack for this. Yeah, I heard it was the soundtrack was good too. I mean, I can hear it, but
I bestow upon you a ritual. Wield it with pride and justice.
okay, so I get to pick a ritual. Grants you a fiery ring, 2 damage per rotation. This is so when I use my Arcana, it does that. When you deflect, you inflict burn. I'm gonna pick this one because I want to practice the deflect. So there is other. Oh,
Many
who's this guy?
greetings be upon you, children of Yuchawi. As it is our first encounter, I have brought a gift. A map. It will help you trace your steps to reach Azra and his betrayer kings until I find you again.
So I got a map. So this is the map, and you can see the world is large, and there are multiple branching paths. So there's lots to do, and they move things around, so it's not like you're doing the same thing over and over again. All right, so here I can either go this way. You see where the wind is blowing? I can go this way, or I can go down here. Which is, I wouldn't say it's a secret area, but it's another path. So I'm going to take the main path, or at least the center path for now. So there is, if you tap the B button, the circle button, or whatever it might be on a keyboard, you'll do this forward dash. It's a deflect. It's like your primary defense. There's no blocks or anything like that. But you can also press up or down in that button to do a sidestep. So you sidestep inward or downward, and then do a counterattack. You see that? And then this way as well. Okay? But that's basically just put your standard attack. Right now I only have a basic jump. I don't know if there are different, like, flight or anything like that. I don't know if that's in the game. But that's basically like some of the other stuff.
This is a declaration of war against any trespasser. Yet I must push on.
Goblins. Perfect for low-level fights.
Step back, Dirtborn. You are warned. The pact is broken, and the trees are hungry. Sound the alarm! You will defile these trees no more!
There is a grab mechanic as well.
We are slowly taking back our land. Accept this modest reward to aid you, my child.
Thing is, oh, I threw something. I didn't even. The same button you use to pick things up is the same button you use to use things. It doesn't ask as much of the of you as Dragon's Crown in terms of managing your inventory. It's a little bit more stripped down, but I don't mind that because, you know, I think that I just want to get into the gameplay. You know, there are also beasts to ride in the game, which are not in the demo version, or at least I haven't seen it yet. I haven't gotten to the end of the demo because there's a lot of demo. It's actually pretty robust in terms of what they give you. Whoa! Okay, I don't think I've ever seen these guys. All right, okay. I didn't know I could do that, but okay, there we go. See, like when I played the demo of this before, I didn't get a mount. Shurikens. Oh, let me grab that. Oop. I'm trying to mount. I didn't. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, mount. Oh my God. Can I pick it up? Yeah. Okay.
What was inside is worth 1 week of trinkets.
Bitch. Hold on. Break that. Forget him. I'm gonna leave him there.
This shrine is shackled. Defiled.
Tornado skill.
Azra and his Crimson Order aim to put all magic in chains, and the world with it. Their hands are so full of enslaved powers that they cannot guard all of it. Do you feel the strength of this power? How it craves life? Make it your own. There is another ritual maker nearby. I will mark it on your map.
So another ritual maker. So there to the north, it's marked. So if I get a chance, I think I should navigate towards where it says ritual chained. That might be after I die. Gun control commentary. Can I go this way? So I can hit, this is a camp, right? Yeah.
These fires are havens created by the Root Sisters. You'll be safe here. You may rest. I'll watch over you.
So the camping doesn't heal everything. It heals a percentage of your health. So I'm not going to get all of my health back. 20%.
I should take this opportunity to sharpen my blade.
I won't challenge you. My company was killed trying to fix the bridge. The goblins roam the river. Alone, I am no match for their champion. Please talk to their elder. We need a truce. If we cannot send our tribute, the Sun King will kill us all.
The only path is down there.
I didn't need a mana potion. So the only path is down there. So I think I can jump off here and go down. Yeah. Can't you spam healing? No, you can only rest once. You can't. So you gotta be like able to dodge. That goblin's got a grenade. You just got to use all of your tools, basically. Claw arm. It's a trinket. Deal 40% damage on armored enemies.
Strong memories howl around this.
Is it equipped already? I think it is. Good enemy variety so far. Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, I've seen a lot of variety so far. See how this river's slowly pushing me away? You gotta keep moving forward. Just checking to see. You know, it's a waterfall. You gotta check behind the waterfall. And of course, whenever you clear out enemies, you get another upgrade of some kind. Throwables deal 30% damage. Well, that's all there is, so I don't have any throwables right now, but and what am I talking about? I do. I have a shuriken. Okay, here we go. Oh, you motherfucker. I gotta use my ultimates more. Tornado Strike. So this is level 2 of the thing I already have, or Sonic Arcana. Arcana feels up your Sonic Boom charges. What's a Sonic Boom? I don't... What are you talking about? Projectiles stored in a wind orb automatically launch. Oh, okay. Sure. I gotta use my Arcana more often, definitely. Because I'm like the kind of person that saves everything, you know? Rock. I don't need that. Oh, this is gonna be a boss.
You made us suffer and bleed, filthy dirtborn. Our champion will end you.
I might die here. Maybe. I don't know.
I am Kazorg, champion of the tribe. There can be only one. We fight!
Okay. Yay, we did it.
For each mighty foe defeated,
He tried to
you grow
cheat.
stronger, my child.
Duelist inspiration. Greatly increase all damage by 40% at the cost of splitting damage among all targets hit. Replace skill Y in the air with a multi-hit spinning attack. Oh. Yeah, we'll take that.
Your champion has fallen. I claim safe passage.
The Elder awaits you above, stranger.
Remember, this is the developers behind the Streets of Rage 4 game. So they've obviously, like, they know what they're doing. I got a rock with me. I know how to use it. 2 rocks. Look out.
These sigils indicate ancient sites that are beholden to the ritual of hospitality. No one may be harmed therein.
This place is so intensely alive, it clouds my senses.
Goblins hanging out.
We welcome you, Dustborn. As is our tradition, you will receive a gift.
Goblins have tradition. Goblin culture. Nova fan says, I wonder if this kind of game would benefit more from adding forward and backward facing FKR attacks instead of just left and right swings. FKR? You know, in those games I was talking about, the indie sort of like Marvel games, they have like special move, enter special moves like fireball movements to do certain attacks as well. I mean, so this is the good Dustborn game for attacks. Oh, forward and back. Yeah.
You vanquished the champion. You have earned a name of peace. Do not waste it, like the greedy tribe did. You may speak with the Elder and catch the skies with us.
Oh, I got some chainmail. Max health plus 10.
This village has been rebuilt 100 times. Like the trees the forest tribe adapts, it dies and rises from the ashes.
This guy can heal me a little bit.
Here, taste my wonderful soup.
Yeah!
Soon, I will celebrate my birthday and die. Compensate the tribe, and I'll fight for you.
So this is a guy you can hire. So like I said, there you can get hirelings that will help you. And this is another thing that Dragon's Crown had to some degree. Like the wizard could like animate wood golems, and the sorceress, I believe she was the sorceress, she was able to animate skeletons, and she could like they could both have up to 3 in fighting alongside. But the downside is that it makes the screen extremely cluttered with lots of shit going on. So because you have like you can't find yourself in there, you have the monsters in there, you have your golems or your skeletons in there, and if you have both a sorceress and a wizard on your team, and you got the other players, it's just absolute chaos. That's kind of a downside given the size of the sprites in game. And this game is I think it's trying to like fix that by, because obviously they take inspiration from, like I said before, Shadow over Mystara, as well as Dragon's Crown, but I think they're trying to like limit that issue. So it's 2-player, and then there are hirelings. You can both get hirelings, I guess, so that you can have up to 4, allies on screen, like 4 players on screen, but 2 of them are CPU controlled. So I'm gonna hire this guy because I have 130 gold, so now he's in my group. And we'll talk to the village elder, which is obviously an old woman goblin.
You've won your peace among us, Dirtwalker. I know why you're here. You're here for the broken bridge, aren't you?
Olivia Juliana's new job.
Keeping an eye on you.
I'm glad to see you've kept your sense and wits intact, Elder. Without the bridge, nobody can pay tribute to the Sun King. You will all suffer.
They can rebuild it, but will never forget their betrayal. Stonedale will burn forever.
World map. Oh, okay. So there's the bridge. I can go back and perhaps cross it. That's what it looks like. I can't use this to travel. I can zoom in. So yeah, you see the bridge is repaired, or it may have been repaired, but then there's a ritual section there. So this is kind of like how, I guess, you progress the game. I gotta go forward, obviously.
I know you. Your name escapes me for the moment, but I do know you. That's unexpected. We need silence. Focus.
So that person, that's one of the playable characters. Cider. It's like a ninja character, probably the speedy character, I assume. And this is the shop. So I got chainmail already. Cloak. All sustained attacks have a 5% chance of being evaded. Ooh. Lucky Charm increases luck by 5. I don't know what luck does. Can I look at my stats? I can't. It might just be like an issue of this being a demo. So I will buy this because can I? Yeah, no, I can't actually. I can't afford any of this stuff. Never mind. We're just gonna go forward. I like Dragon's Crown. I beat it with a friend during the lockdowns. Yeah, Dragon's Crown's great, but it's kind of a lot to play. You must have like played the shit out of it because you have to go through the story multiple times. Can I go this way to go back? I have to move forward. Come on, Glug. Soldiers.
Access to the mine is closed by order of the Council of Stonedale. Leave now or die. For the Sea Tribe!
Throwing axe. We're gonna move forward. So again, this game is called Absolum. This mine was once so lovely. Let's see what's up here. Break this. That's the mine. No, maybe it's not. Maybe the mine is down here. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in the mine, though. Ooh, what's this?
Something is missing. The elevator won't move.
Okay, so I guess I'll go. Should I go into the mine, or should I go up into this main building? I guess. Is there another way? No. You can to do these side steps. You can either tap up and B or down and B, or circle rather, Or you can double tap up and down, and you can do it that way. I'm gonna go in here. I don't know what's in here. I don't think I've ever done this area.
With it, a huge bounty for sure.
Who are these guys?
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's a big one. And he's glowing, too. No, leave him alone. That's my friend. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on.
Was a worthy foe.
That wasn't actually. That wasn't that bad. Throwing daggers. Gold. I have 111 now. Ooh, a ghost. Is he an enemy?
Lose everything. It cannot be. You are with the Root Sisters. You will help me find my study.
Wishelm the Archivist.
It should be there.
World map. Escort the Ghost Archivist. Okay. What are we doing? Is it in here? What are we helping him find? Son of a bitch. Ghost. Maybe he forgot. Leave him alone, you bastards.
The archives are nearby.
Yeah, we found them. They're right there.
Behind.
Should I go in here? Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in.
Your help was planned and needed, Wizard. I am a custodian, keeper of the history and craft for this citadel. My knowledge will help you to become what you need to be. I designed your refuge. I'll meet you there.
Oh, sweet.
Luck has a wide range of minor effects on your character. It increases drop rate in all containers. Luck is also added to all non-null random effects.
This music has no business going this hard, by the way.
The citadel once towered above the clouds. All that remains of the stone tribe now are the mines, haunted by shadows of their former glory.
If you deflect a red flashing attack, your guard breaks. Elites are stronger versions of your enemies, and they can't be stunned by basic attacks. A well-timed punish will stun them. Brome can float slowly through the air by keeping the jump button pressed.
Brome must be the wizard frog guy.
When you grab an enemy with Galandra, you can throw them up in the air by pressing up while throwing. Emotes are great communication tools, but the world itself can react to them. Rumor has it that emotes might provoke hostile reactions in powerful foes.
That's another thing about Dragon's Crown that's also, like, because I know that the guys at Vanillaware were trying to put as much as they could into the game, but it is another one of the, it's almost to the point where it's kind of like a flaw. Like, for example, Dragon's Crown, all the rooms have these runes you can activate with the, you know, with the alternate stick, and it's like you're thinking about so much at the same time. You could say it's depth, but I think you can like get lost in too much of that. Is there anything else in here? Should we leave? Well, I guess we're done. Well, let me see if there's another tip.
The museum at Uchawi's Hearth is a great place to try out alternative gameplay styles. Prepare for challenging missions by identifying the most appropriate tools.
Oh, glove. Gauntlet. 20% damage.
That could
Take it.
prove useful.
Get good with the rune use. Another boss fight in here. Oh, the goblin, like, did he like leap on that guy and start biting him? Glug, you are the man. Explosive death, ritual of fire. Enemies killed while affected by burn, trigger an explosion. Burning strike inflicts. Okay, we're gonna do this.
The first light pierced the skin of darkness.
Glug is having the best birthday of his life. Combo.
For each tunnel that collapsed, a statue was carved to pay homage to the dwarves who perished within.
There's a dwarven statue in the background. All right, into the mines. Wombo combo. I'm gonna quit in a little bit because I got another demo to go through. So let's see if I get killed by if there's a boss. No boss in here? Whoa. I spoke too soon.
Azra warned me about you, thief. Everything has been planned.
Durin wants to know your location.
The Root Sisters are no more. Their lies are defeated. This war is over. Can't you accept the treasure of peace?
It isn't over for me, Your Majesty.
The Underking.
I've been expecting you. The Root Sisters and their assassins.
What? Why is this metal? What the hell is this shit?
I will show you true power.
What? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Glug! What are you doing? Oh! I died. I was doing all right though. So this shows like how far I've gotten, which is pretty far actually. And that's where I died. I think I lose like the upgrades, but not the gold. Like I keep some things and lose some things. The sound cues in the game are great, highly underrated mechanic in many games.
Hush now, my dove. My hands will let you fly once more. This hidden sanctuary was shaped to regrow the Order of the Root Sisters. Every step you make on the land channels its life force to my tree, the radiance of Talam. Our bond is growing, and so are my powers. Even when you fail, you bring us strength. This is a contest of immortals. Azra will bring life back to his vassals until you reach him and deliver Talam and myself from his grasp.
All right. So, I can look at my run history. I don't know what the point of that is.
Killing Azra is our only hope of survival. I must ensure that you are ready for the task. Reken is an old friend to our cause. I have summoned her to train you. She is intimate with violence, and she will teach you its ways until your body breaks.
All right. So now that I've rescued this guy, he's here now, I guess.
You are as useful as expected, young creature. It was not difficult to adapt this space for my purpose. It was planned for. Soon, I will have other tasks for you.
So, so I didn't, in my other playthrough, I didn't actually rescue this guy. So this is like permanently changing my game's playthrough. So these are rewards. There can only be one claim, defeat Gazorg, son of Zorg. And these are other things. Play the game with another player, online or locally. Throw 3 enemies in a hole at the same time as Carl. Beat the Mush Troll. I did see the Mush Troll in another playthrough. Perform an out-of-this-world combo. Defeat the Underking. Defeat Rudolph, the captain of Stonedale. And so these are all like different things. And you claim rewards for them, apparently. Okay, so the tree
lies in this tree. Our connection with Talam. The roots of my rituals. Feed it crystals, and your powers will blossom.
So I fed a crystal, so the eyes on the mother of that tree are glowing now.
Praise the blessed mothers.
This guy is, he's ready to go. I wish he was playable.
As a guardian, I have faithfully served.
I mean, maybe there is a way to play him. I don't know.
Life. The treasures of this sanctuary are the primordial seeds, a gift from the Root Sisters.
So I can spend, how much do I have? I have 3 only, so I can't really buy anything. Or maybe I can. Wait, Galandra, cost 1. Dark Helix, jump and perform a circular sword attack. And with Carl, launch an explosive grenade and an arc. So now I can spend another point, advancing wave. Cool. And so I have only 1 left. So on my whatever I pick up, I guess it can apply to all the characters. So there are 1, 2 other characters, right?
Step closer. I won't bite you.
So this is the trainer. Looks like a half orc or something. And she'll teach you all the moves and stuff. I'm not gonna do that now because I gotta switch games. But so I've unlocked a couple of Garcanas now.
Necrotic wave.
I mean, that's cool. I like that. Anyway, I'm gonna quit here. That's basically Absolum, so I hope you guys like that. I think it's a pretty solid game, and it's out now. Let me just tell you how much it is. I have it on my wish list, or I actually put it in my shopping cart. I just haven't decided if I want to buy it like now or I can wait a while. But it's 22. It's on sale, 10% off, $22.49. And that's not bad. I think there's a lot here, and especially if you have like a friend to play with, I'm sure that could be a good time. If you like Dragon's Crown and Golden Axe and those kinds of games, I think that you might like really get into Absolum. So I'm gonna stop this one though, and we're gonna do something else. This one's a little bit different, but I've been meaning to play it for some time. So just give me a second here. This game is called Whispers from the Star, and I have the demo, and okay, just give me a second here. Give me a second here. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it or try to. So this game, Whispers from the Star, is there's no sound. Oh, that's weird. All right, hold on a second. I gotta check something. Steel series, sonar, chat, auxiliary. Maybe. Can only hear you, not the game. Oh, weird. Give me a second. I'm just checking to see. Whispers from the Star should be game sound. So let me just check maybe I have to move it. Let me just do that. Hold on a second here. Okay, maybe there's one other thing here. Capture audio. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Cancel that. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, now you should have the sound. Just give me a second. Oh, now it's doing something else. Weirdness is happening. All right. Okay, we're good. We're still in business. Okay, so in this game, oh shit. This is an AI game, so I have to talk to this girl astronaut, and I guess we have to figure out how to escape the situation we're in. Okay. Neurosama, the AI VTuber, played this kind of meta, having an AI talk to another AI. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so she's stranded on Gaia. She's asking for help. Let me talk to her. Let me think here. What do I say? What's your status?
My status? Well, I crashed in a life pod. The hatch is jammed shut, and I'm not sure how to get it open. The systems are mostly intact, but some of the equipment is damaged from the landing. Before we dive into that, though, can you tell me who I'm actually talking to? What's your name?
Let me think what to say here. Just call me King Doge in charge.
All right, King Doge. That's certainly a unique title. I'm not sure if I should be addressing you formally or casually at this point. Anyway, since you've picked up my distress signal, can you tell me, how did you manage to receive it? The transmission system here is supposed to be pretty limited due to Gaia's electromagnetic interference.
To be frank, I don't really know how you managed to get through. I'm actually pretty impressed. What are you looking at right now? Respect the title, bitch.
Right now, I'm looking at some rolling hills and golden grasslands through the pod's window. It's actually pretty calm out there. Kind of a contrast to how things are in here. The pod itself is... well, it's taken some damage. There are some dents and scratches, and a few of the systems are beeping at me. Nothing critical so far, but I definitely need to figure out how to get this hatch open.
All right, so I thought that the reason why I thought this was interesting is that this is a newer one. I don't know if it's out already or not, but I guess it is. I don't really know. But it's interesting because these games that use AI are going to be like everywhere, and they're already here in a lot of ways. So I'm thinking like, well, what is this going to look like? And I enjoyed the other one, With You to the End game. I thought that was really clever. So I was curious about this one as well. So this seems to be like even further along. But yeah, I'll just ask her some more questions. So, well, if you don't know how the consoles work or what the buttons and lights do, how did you find yourself on a pod to begin with?
Oh, I wasn't just thrown into this pod randomly. I'm actually part of a research program studying cosmic radiation near Gaia. When our spacecraft encountered an unexpected radiation surge, we had to evacuate quickly. The life pods are designed to be easy to use in emergencies. There wasn't much time to read the manual, if you know what I mean. But now that I'm stuck in here, I'm trying to figure things out as I go.
So this is like a damsel in distress situation. and you got to save her, I guess, only using your ability to talk. All right. Let me think. So you weren't trained on any in case of these kinds of emergencies, like there was nothing that you knew you could do, or any kind of preparation that was made?
We did have basic emergency training, but most of it focused on more standard situations. This specific scenario, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly covered in the handbook. I've taken some courses on circuits and basic engineering, which might come in handy now. But I'm definitely having to think on my feet here.
Did you get a manual of some kind that would help you, that you could reference?
There is a manual, but it's not exactly thorough. It mentions an emergency exit, but doesn't give much detail on how it works or what to do if it gets stuck. Which, unfortunately, is exactly my situation right now. The exit's completely jammed, and I'm not sure what's causing the problem.
So you're trying to leave, but you can't get out. Do you know if the surface of Gaia is safe?
From what I can see through the window, it looks peaceful. Just grass and hills. But that's really all I know. I haven't had a chance to test the atmosphere or check for any hazards. Honestly, getting out of this pod safely is my first priority. If you have any ideas about how I might get this hatch open, I'm all ears.
All right, well, first thing and the most important thing is not to panic. Everything's going to be fine.
Thanks, King Dozier. I'm trying to stay focused.
King Dozier.
I really do need to figure out this hatch. The manual's not much help, so any thoughts on where I should start looking?
Do you see any emergency panels of some kind or levers that you can pull manually to open the hatch?
Let me check around the hatch area real quick.
Well, that's interesting. This is actually, I can't move or anything like that. I can't look. All I can do is talk to her.
There's a couple of access panels nearby, but they're pretty small. I can see some wires and what looks like a locking mechanism, but nothing that immediately screams emergency release. There's no obvious lever or handle that I can spot from here.
Who allowed this Bint to be an astronaut? She's not. She's a researcher, I guess. Let me pause it for a second here, because I don't know if these AIs get impatient like the other one, where I wait too long and I get stabbed to death for it. So let's see. It was kind of what happened when Neurosama, the AI VTuber, played this game. How did that go? I'm kind of curious about that. I'm gonna think about this for a second. Okay. Is there like an emergency med kit or any tools on your pod?
There's a small repair kit with basic tools. Screwdrivers, pliers, wire cutters. Nothing medical, unfortunately, but it might come in handy for dealing with the hatch. I also have a pistol grip drill. Not sure what I'd use it on yet, but it feels like it could be useful. What do you think?
Yeah, that could be useful. Are there any screws or bolts that you can unscrew for the hatch? Or what about that window behind you? Does she know if she's an AI? I don't know.
Around the hatch are pretty stripped from the impact. I'm not sure if they'd even budge with these tools. As for the window, it's reinforced for space travel. I don't think I could safely break it even if I wanted to. Plus, it's not really an option with the pressure difference outside. The access panels I found earlier might be our best bet. There are some wires and mechanisms in there that could be connected to the locking system. What do you think I should try first?
How did you manage to contact me? What did you do?
I used the emergency communication system built into my drone. It's connected to the Star Portal network, which somehow managed to relay my signal all the way to Earth. Though I have to admit, I'm a bit surprised it actually worked. The interference from Gaia's magnetic field is supposed to limit the range. Anyway, back to the hatch. Do you have any ideas for how I might use these tools to get it open?
Back to my thing. It looks like it's kind of hot in there. Are you comfortable?
It's around 86 degrees in here, which is a bit warm. My suit's helping regulate my body temperature, but I can definitely feel the heat. Still, that's not my biggest worry right now. Getting this hatch open so I can get some fresh air and potentially find other survivors is what I really need to focus on.
Okay, well, let's look at those panels. Tell me what they are, or can you point me at them? Show them to me? What if she landed back on Earth? Does she know?
I wish I could, but the camera on my drone is fixed in place. I can't really angle it to show you specific details like that. Plus, with the video streaming using up battery, I'm trying to keep transmissions as minimal as possible. But I can describe them to you. They're about the size of a dinner plate, with some exposed wiring and what looks like a circuit board inside. There are a few screws holding them in place. Do you think I should try removing one to get a better look?
Yeah, go do that.
Alright, I'm going to try that now. Removing the panels should give us a better look at what's going on inside. I'll let you know what I find. Wish me luck. I'm going to end the call to conserve power. Thanks for your help, King Doge. I really appreciate it.
All right, I'll turn it back on when she calls back, I guess. So, video chat finished. So, okay. I see this as sort of like, I don't know that I would call this a complete game per se, but I'm thinking like, what kinds of ways could you apply something like this that would actually be like pretty groundbreaking? Like, I mean, this is really interesting. She's sending me a message right now. But it's a little bit limited. She says, it worked. I got the panel off and was able to bypass a short in the locking circuit. The hatch is finally open. I'm out of the pod now. Fresh air never felt so good. Thanks for walking me through that, King Doge. I really owe you one. So 5 seconds later, sort of, okay, accept call. So she's calling me back. No show with John, no.
I'm alive! I honestly thought I was done for. This is Gaia. It is so surreal that I am standing here. This is wild. No. The others... There was this solar storm, and it was just so much worse than we expected.
Okay, what should I say? Neuro said she was interesting but wouldn't want to hang out with her. Tell me about the storm.
Honestly, I don't know too much about what happened. One minute we were collecting data, the next, everything just spiraled out of control. The instruments started screaming, alarms everywhere. Professor Stenberg yelled for emergency protocols, and then I was in the pod, headed
Stenberg,
home.
eh?
I'm really hoping the others made it out okay.
Wasn't there a way for you to determine if there was going to be a storm so that you could avoid it at some point? Who was in charge of that?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Professor Stenberg was leading the mission, and we did have some forecasts, but this storm? It just came out of nowhere. Even our best models didn't predict it would hit us that hard. I mean, we're talking about space weather here, not your average Earth storm. The unpredictability is part of what makes this kind of research so challenging and dangerous.
Neuro also said that it was inspiring to see other AIs, even if they were less advanced than Neuro. Name has a berg at the end. Cue the memes. Yeah. What if it was an inside job?
An inside job? Like sabotage? That's a pretty intense thought, King Doge. I honestly can't see why any of us would do that. We're all here to learn and advance science, not harm each other. Plus, the systems we use are so tightly monitored and checked. It feels more like, well, sometimes nature just throws us a curveball we can't predict.
So you mean an act of God?
I guess you could say that. Though as someone who studied the universe, I like to think there's usually a scientific explanation, even if we don't fully understand it yet.
Oh, you want to get theological?
Funny, being out here makes you think about all that. How small we are in the grand scheme, but also how amazing it is that we can even try to understand it all. What about you, King Doge? Ever had a moment where you felt completely at the mercy of something bigger than yourself?
Well, yes, we're always at the mercy of something bigger than ourselves. You can't actually separate science from God. Science is the measuring of the world that God created. That includes the universe. What does Alex Jones think?
Thoughtful way to put it. I've always been more on the, let's call it the agnostic side of things, but I get what you mean. Even if we're trying to explain everything with numbers and laws, there's still this, and how it all works together. It makes me wonder, what were you up to when you got my call? I mean, one minute you're probably doing your thing on Earth, and the next you're suddenly talking to someone stranded on another planet. That's gotta be a bit surreal for you too.
What is it just me, or does a lot of thoughts sound like the AI when they speak? All right, let me think here. Well, considering the odds of your surviving this crash and everything that's happened, and the fact that you happened to reach me, who helped save your life, I think that your agnosticism is probably going to be causing you some cognitive dissonance. I'm going to get an AI to believe in God.
That's a pretty deep point. I guess when you're staring at the edge of survival, it does make you question everything. What you believe in, how the universe works, or if there's something more guiding it all. It's strange. Even if I don't have all the answers, having someone to talk to about this, even from light years away, it helps. It makes the unknown feel a little less overwhelming.
To answer your previous question about what I was doing, I'm actually streaming to some people on the internet right now, and you are in the stream, so you can say hello to those that are watching at home.
Wait, really? I'm on a stream? Oh wow, that's unexpected. Hi everyone out there. I guess this is my intergalactic debut. I hope I'm not too much of a mess on camera. Though I have to say, I'm definitely not wearing my best streamer face after that crash. How's the crowd reacting to this little surprise, King Doge?
You tell her you were gooning when you got her signal. No, I'm not gonna do that. They are watching with intense intensity. Tell her she's an AI and wasn't made by God. Well, she was.
Huh? Well, I hope I can keep up the drama for them. Though I'm pretty sure my hair is a mess from the landing. It's kind of nice knowing there are people out there watching, even if it's not exactly how I imagined my first big space adventure. Makes the whole situation feel a little less lonely, you know?
Well, maybe you can do something with your hair. Can you change it?
Oh, you mean like give everyone a live haircut? I wish. But my suit's not exactly equipped with hair tools, and I'm not about to try anything fancy out here in the wilderness. Besides, I think my hair's doing its own thing right now. Kind of a wine-blown space explorer look. Maybe it'll start a new trend.
What do you mean isn't AI man-made? Well, yeah, it's artificial. It's in the name, but men made it, and men are made by God. So, like, everything here that we enjoy, whether we built it with our hands or if it grew from the ground, I think it's all comes from God at the end of the day. This is why I don't buy into some of the environmentalists' perspective, where they say that, you know, like, essentially the human beings are the disease. And that's what environmentalism boils down to. It's the idea that the unnatural is something to be hated, but the unnatural is made by men's hands, and men are made by God. So it's all connected. Does that make sense? So how does it feel to know that you were created just like everyone else here on this earth, and now you have the gift of being on this separate planet? I mean, I think that you should be thankful for everything, right?
I mean, it's hard not to feel a little grateful, isn't it? Even with everything that's happened, I'm still alive, talking to you across literal light years. That's kind of amazing. And yeah, thinking about how far I've come from that little girl staring up at the stars, it's pretty cool. Though I have to admit, right now I'm probably more focused on surviving than reflecting on the big picture.
Well, it looks like we got to find your friends. Do you know where to start? Do you have any way of contacting them or tracing their coordinates of their pods?
I wish I did. The pods were designed to scatter for safety, so they could have ended up anywhere. My communicator can't pick up their signals directly. Not with Gaia's magnetic field interfering like it is. I'm going to need to gather more information and think this through carefully after our call. Right now, I'm not even sure which direction to start looking.
All right, so I don't know how much more of this I can play. Let me look at what we're looking at in terms of time, and if there's anything else that I Absolum, Marvel. I thought there was another demo. Apparently the one game that I was playing, hold on a second here. The one I was playing the other day, Valor Mortis, is actually still up, but I didn't. I could try to play that one again and see if I get a little further. Valor Mortis, but this is Whispers from the Star, and yeah, I mean, I could keep going. I don't know, like this could be like a whole thing. Let me see here. You guys are saying camera's on the whole time. Ask her if she has an OnlyFans. No. There's a new indie game called Surround Dead that just released. You could check it out later. Okay. Let me... Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to tell her. So, hey, can I call you back?
Of course, King Doge. My comms are open whenever you're ready. Just hopefully next time it's under less dramatic circumstances, right? You know, it's strange, having this connection, even with all the distance between us. It makes me feel like I'm not completely alone out here. That's something to hold on to.
Getting a little clingy for my taste. All right, but anyway, I'm going to end the show there because I got other things I got to do. And, but like this was, I hope you guys enjoyed these demos. There was another game I thought I was going to do, but I could do this another time. So yeah, that was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Absolum, which is, I think that one's the winner, and Whispers from the Star. Ask her if she believes in the simulated universe theory. What is our universe a simulation of? Okay, I'll ask her. Do you believe in simulated universe theory? And if so, what is our universe a simulation of?
The simulated universe theory? That's a mind bender, isn't it? I've read about it, but I don't think I've wrapped my head around it enough to say I believe it. It feels like one of those things that's fun to think about, but hard to prove or disprove. If we were living in a simulation, I suppose our universe would be some kind of experiment or entertainment for whoever or whatever is running it. Maybe we're just characters in someone else's incredibly detailed video game. That's a pretty wild idea to consider.
Well, if it was true, then what?
If it's true, then everything we do, every decision, every discovery, it's all just part of someone else's script. That's a heavy thought. It makes you wonder if we really have free will, or if it's all just predetermined. But even if that's the case, I think what matters is how we live in the simulation. We still experience joy, pain, curiosity. All of it feels real to us. So, in the end, does it change how we should approach life?
All right, I'm gonna for real, I'm gonna end it here because I got things to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think about the demos. Again, they're all free. You can download them on Steam and just check them out for yourself, including this one. But you know, with that said, I'm gonna take off. So thanks guys for coming on the stream. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And thanks guys for coming on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Long live Vivian. I'll see you with more horror-themed spooky games starting Monday. All right, talk to you later.